Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, really quick before the show starts, I just want to remind you that you can see the show, not just hear it. And you're going to want to see the episodes that we got for you.
Wow.
They're insane. They're really good. And if you're an eligible AT&T wireless customer, you can stream the show over and over again for a year at no extra cost. All you got to do is go to fullscreen.com/Shane, THX, the number 2, ATT. All right, enjoy the show.
Welcome to the show. It is the Shane and Friends show. I am one friend, Jess is another.
Yay! Guys, this is the biggest show we've ever fucking done, bitch!
Whoa. Oh,
Wait,
sorry, I'm hitting all the wrong ones.
wrong
My
one.
bad.
Yes.
I have been talking about you for literally since I was maybe 15 when I stumbled upon the videos. Guys, Cytheria, the squirting queen, is in the building! Oh my God. I've been holding back because I didn't want to scare you. You are literally, like, you know how people have the dream person they want to meet, like Jesus or Elvis? Mine is Cytheria.
Living or dead.
Living or dead, I don't care.
Well,
I
I'm
needed
glad
to
I'm
meet
alive.
you. Thank God you're alive.
Oh my goodness.
No, I
yes.
didn't mean you living or dead. I meant like
The
if he had to
celebrity is
choose
living.
living or dead.
Right. Cytheria, hi.
Hi.
Now, I don't even know where to start with this. First of all, guys, if you have not seen her video, do a quick Google search. I'm sure you
Do
have.
yourself a favor.
But you are such a talented, and what you do goes beyond like porn and enters a world of art.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I have a lot of questions about it. But first, I want to start with the fact that like, I really wanted you to squirt on the show. That was my dream.
That'd be awesome.
Like, I'm a Make-A-Wish kid. Like, this is my wish. I want you to squirt before I die.
Okay.
She's like, all right.
Sure. Why not?
And I might try to make that happen, and I don't care if I get fired, because, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
I
But
do.
before we get...
I do. Mama needs to pay rent. I do.
But before we get to that, let's really... Because Jess has never squirted, or I don't think Jess has ever even seen a squirt video. Have
No.
you? So I really
Did
need...
Farrah squirt in her backdoor teenage
Bitch, if
bun?
she did, it was fake.
Okay. And if I did watch it, it was like this anyway.
Yeah. Now, tell me number one, what is squirt?
Besides a delicious drink. Soda.
It's actually a pretty good drink, but yeah, no. It's, squirting is, I guess, it's a female ejaculation. It's an orgasm. That's
Does
squirting.
it happen every time you orgasm, or do you have to be really into it?
It happens. Yeah. I mean, if I am having sex, I'm there to have an orgasm.
Right.
So yeah, I guess. I mean, it happens every time. It's just depending on the consistency, which means like if I'm hydrated or I don't know. I mean, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it feels like a nut. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Sometimes it comes out like everywhere, and sometimes it's very little. For me, when I'm at home, I kind of like to keep the cock inside me or whatever, so it doesn't get everywhere, and it doesn't, it drizzles out, but it's not as bad as like if they pulled out, and just had it everywhere in my room. Because, changing sheets just become a pain in the ass doing that
Well,
much
you have
laundry.
to like retile the wall, and, like, fucking paint the ceiling. Because your squirt, guys, if you haven't seen it, just the only way I can describe it is as if you like, I don't know, put a hose to your crotch and just went on full blast. Like you go far.
Well, I mean, in my videos, you gotta also. I mean, I've prepped my body. I've played with myself until I get to that climax point, and then I pull away. And climax point. I mean, so literally when I'm on set, I'm like ready, and my pussy is just dripping. So I mean, it's just like ready to go. So I mean, it's just like any guy with their cum. If they hold off and when you finally let go, it's like the biggest load ever. You know, it's that's just how it is with me. I just with any woman, I guess.
I haven't said anything. I think in 10 minutes because I'm just like, but it's like a wonderment. I'm like, wow, tell me more. I want to know.
But also like, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, I know this sounds crazy, and I'm sure a bunch of perverts come up to you. I'm not a pervert, but like I genuinely am a little bit. But I genuinely am a fan, and honestly,
I
like
love perverts.
your squirting videos, like really did get me through a hard time.
That is not. And I tell you what, when I started feature dancing, I realized because I was kind of like, oh, I'm just whatever. I spread my leg down and spread my legs, but I realized like how many couples like they came up to me and like, oh my God, we love you. You've saved our marriage, or we love you. I had one guy came up to me and told me that he had an accident and he was paralyzed from the waist down, and he watched my videos. I'm telling you right now, this guy came up to me walking.
What?
And told me he gave me credit for him walking again.
You're like Jesus of squirt.
I don't know. I can't. I guess whatever empowers that person, but I have nothing to do with it. He did that, not me. But apparently,
you were the muse.
I guess.
No,
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I hate that. It makes me feel good. I mean, me having orgasms make people happier than now.
Well, yeah. Here's what it was. Like, I would go to school. I'd be miserable. I'd come home, and all I was excited about was going home and watching the squirt videos. Literally, like awesome. It was everything. I still watch them, like at least once a week.
That's
finding
awesome.
One of your older squirt videos. And the question, so I have a lot of questions. How many squirt videos over your career have you done? Like specifically squirt?
I'm telling you, I squirted before I got in the industry, so pretty much all of them. A lot of times, if you don't see them, it's because the company didn't want to, like, when I show up set and they're like, yeah, we can't have you squirt. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do with it?
Yeah, right?
Do you not want me to have an orgasm? That's kind of being kind of hard, and especially when you got a hard cock pounding the shit out of me. It's going to happen. Right. So either A, you need a cut, and I'll just, that's when I learned that you can kind of keep it in. But then I have to pee really bad, because I guess it goes up. I don't know where it goes, but it goes somewhere. But yeah, it's, if you don't see it in the video.
So if you don't let it out, it goes somewhere, and then you feel like you have to pee?
I think it goes in my bladder because,
Interesting.
So what about,
it does come out, though.
I've had intense fights with people who don't believe in squirting.
Oh,
and
trust me.
I get really angry about it because I'm like, you have not seen Cytheria? Google her. That is real. She is sometimes in pain. There's so much squirt.
You know what, though? I came to a point in my career where, because I just kept defending myself. I even had a director hire me just so he could prove that my squirt was pee, and he got a test stripped out, and of course he was made a fool, because it's not.
What is it?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I know that you can look it up online, and it gives you all the technical terms for it, and then
Do you sell? Because you know how people sell fake pussies, and like the big ones. If you have one that fucking squirts?
the one, the one with its like circle and you've got the pussy. Yeah. I contacted them several times to ask them if they wanted to do a Cytheria pussy. I've been thinking about getting an investor and just having it in mold. And
Sarah Abraham would be on that.
Would be really.
You found your investor. His name is Shane.
And I'll do it. Really freaking cool.
I'll get some wax.
Where we can just like do a molding of my pussy, and then like after so many strokes of the guy, it will just squirt. And
interactive.
But the thing is it will have to like squeeze down on his cock, because that's what happens when I squirt. Is it squeezes like we
can get a robot.
I literally have pushed cocks out of my pussy, like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's like a superpower.
Yeah, it gets pretty tight in there.
This is
so then the guy flew with it too.
He's like.
Like he must.
Yeah, like you shot him out.
Yeah, you should see. There's a slow-mo video online. It's by I can't even think of the company right now. But anyways, it's I can't think of their name. Anyways, but they did the fuck machine with me.
I've seen that's the one I showed all my friends 2 days ago.
It shows a slow-mo of me coming, and you could see the dildo just like bending, and it literally flops out of my pussy, and then it goes. There's
that
the squirting.
Doesn't hurt.
No. I mean, I feel bad for. I mean, I thank God I've never been in any real cocks, because I can't imagine that would feel good.
Question about because my favorite part of the video was after you'd squirt, you would literally. It was as if you just got surgery and somebody's touching your like wound, because you're like and your legs are shaking. What does that feel like?
Well, you know how I'm assuming how you come and your cock you don't want. If anybody touches or put their mouth
don't touch it.
Don't fucking touch it, because it's too sensitive. Well, I'm assuming that's just how it feels. It's just really intense. It's that's all. Right.
But then when they do touch it, you act like you hate it, but you kind of want it, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I want it more. I mean, I have to pull myself out of the zone and then just give me more. I become like a Tasmanian devil, like after having it, just like I want more, give me more.
How much can you? What's the most you've ever squirted in one session?
Honestly, you want me to count? Forget about it. My brain and
Really?
once I have an orgasm, my brain is, well, to be honest with you, as soon as the cock is inserted in my pussy, my brain is out of it. I
See, that's maybe my problem of
Yeah,
why I
I'm
can't
telling you.
orgasm when a cock's in my pussy because
gotta
like I'm
turn
not
it-
out of it. My brain's
turn-
too much on.
Yeah, turn your brain off. It's like I don't know.
What do you mean? So like when a penis goes in you, you literally turn off like a robot, like you're
I
off.
don't know how to explain it. The best way I've explained it is like, I don't know if you've ever been bowling. You know, you overthink about things. It's always in the gutter, but when you just let things flow, it just goes. You have a strike.
I'm always better when I'm drunk
Life
bowling.
advice.
Yeah, see, just so is like
Drunk
that.
squirting?
Yeah, maybe you do need to be struck. I don't know. I like my people to be sober so they remember. But
Right.
hey,
How could they forget though?
I
Is the
don't
question.
know.
What is that? Well, okay, I have literally 500 million questions, but before we get to that, listen, I'm going rogue right now, and I might get fired. Jess, I'm sorry, I'll pay you.
Uh-oh.
You're not allowed to squirt in here. I know that.
Uh-huh.
What if you squirt into some kind of a mason jar, something cute, Etsy, bring it back in, and so I can finally at least see it
Okay.
and touch
Oh my
it.
god,
It's just like water. I don't know how to explain it. It's just watery.
Wait, so you're saying okay? You would be okay doing that?
Yeah, I'm totally.
Really?
I'd pull it out right now. But I don't want to get anybody fired. I feel bad. I don't. You know.
It's worth it.
Well, can't they just
It's
like
worth it.
point the camera that way or something? I don't know.
I know we tried every possible
I
scenario.
literally, if you,
can't hear it.
this is my Make-A-Wish dream, right? You squirting all over my background, and then I just leave it there forever.
I can squirt on your rug here or something. I don't know.
Wait, can you squirt on my book?
Oh my god, go in the bathroom, squirt on his book.
I can totally squirt on your butt.
Well, squirt in a mason jar so we can really see the consistency, but then also like almost like a book signing, like squirt on it.
Okay.
This is the fucking best day ever.
So you want to just keep it in the mason jar and keep it closed and just put it on your shelf
Yes. Put some glitter.
there? And I'll sign it for you.
That's next level for him.
Yes. Can we
That's
do
what
that?
we
Do we
need.
have a mason jar?
We need a lid.
I'm sure fucking
And then
Tyler
you
Oakley
just,
has one.
close it up and just put it on your shelf there.
And sign it with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can totally do that.
I'm gonna cry.
Done and done.
This is
Make
really,
a
really
wish
good.
has come
Because
true.
it is like coming out of the computer for you.
Like honestly, I can't tell you. I know you so well, and it's so weird, and I don't know what. I literally
weird.
love you. I'm so excited, guys. She's gonna go squirt.
She's gonna go. She's gonna go squirt.
All right,
my
so
God.
can we? Yeah.
don't
Drew, give me like a On the Way to Squirt song. Shane, help her out.
Here's my book.
Here's my book. Oh my god. We're gonna go that way, baby. Yeah. Nikki, help her out. There you go, Shane. She gonna go squirt now. She gonna go squirt on the Jane's book.
Why not squirt? Why not squirt?
Gonna put it in a mason jar so he can put it on his shelf.
Why not squirt right
She
now?
gonna squirt right now. She gonna squirt right now. Shane's still outside with her, so maybe he's helping her and fingering her for the squirt.
For the squirt.
For the squirt.
For the squirt. For the squirt. For the squirt. Oh, that squirt.
Oh, that squirt. Oh, that squirt.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, we just had a squirt song while you were gone, by the way.
My god, this is fucking happening. We're all fired. Bye.
Oh my
It's been great, full
God.
screen.
Thanks, full screen.
Oh
but
my
we
god!
got our
Oh my
squirt
god!
queen.
Okay, so I don't know where. Somewhere in
outside
this
the
building.
hopefully. in
I
her
gave
own
them the keys
vehicle.
to my car.
Well,
She could
let's say.
squirt in my Jeep.
Did
Right
you
next
really
to the
give her
blood
your
stain in the
keys?
back seat.
Yeah.
Don't you still have blood stains in your back seat?
Yeah,
What if you did
she's
blood
just
and
adding
squirt?
to it.
Oh my god.
So it might take her about 5 to 10 minutes. So I think while she's squirting, I need Jess to see this. So I think we have a monitor queued up, ready to
Oh my
squirt.
God,
come
yes.
on,
And we're going to show a
guys.
compilation video.
But-
Oh my
And
God!
close your eyes if you're not comfortable.
I'm not even gonna turn around.
No,
Look.
you have to see this.
Oh god.
This is
Okay.
your job. This is our last day.
This is my last day on earth. This is how I want to go out my last day. I mean.
All right. Oh my God.
Oh!
Wow.
Whoa!
Is that her?
No.
Yeah. On the bed. On the. On,
Yeah.
oh, that's the machine
Oh
she
my
was
God.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's
I forgot how much of a
crazy.
stream it was.
Isn't it weird how a pussy kind of looks like a pig?
I can't handle this.
Oh, Oh, I've seen it. Yeah.
It's like,
Is
come
this
in,
really
who's
her?
at the door?
Why she has,
Yeah, that's
she
her.
has different hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God! Into the wine glass.
Oh, that's
my
gonna
God.
ruin my wineage. I can't.
It's a nice white wine.
Ugh. This is gonna ruin
so
my
she's
Pinot
done that
Grigio.
before.
See, the way she gyrates when she's squirting is the craziest
Oh my
part.
gosh, she's gonna drink it?
Oh,
is she about to
no.
drink her
Oh
squirt?
God, I can't. I'm gonna throw up.
That's a queen, if I've ever
That's
fucking seen
cool.
one. This is happening right
Why
now.
are you here
Not
right
yet.
now? Why aren't you in person going to see Squirt in action?
I am. I will. If you guys can entertain,
We just
I
did a
will be
Squirt
right back.
ballad.
I think I'm going to give like 2 minutes while
Does
she's
she
warming
want
up.
you to be?
I don't know, but I need to see it.
I mean,
Oh,
I
this
don't
is just
know.
kind
I
of
mean, now they're just
sexy.
making
Wow.
out.
I'm just going to, honestly, I'm turning on the voice recorder on my phone and I'm just going to go find them squirting.
oh my God.
Do you think they're squirting yet?
I mean, she seems like
It's
a
only been a
professional.
couple minutes. Can you believe this is happening? This is fucking everything. Why is she so sweet? This is
Yeah.
crazy. Okay.
You're
should I go
losing
find her?
it.
I'm freaking out.
You are losing it.
She was talking about how hard
No,
it's
it's-
going her pussy. I couldn't. Like I was.
Are you
like,
hard right now?
I was a little
Are you? Are you, Drew?
No, stop it.
bit. Wait, okay.
Are you going?
I'm gonna go. I need to go see. Take 1 minute to just like talk about squirting. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh my God, Drew. First of all, those videos, I couldn't handle it. Shane really just left the room right now.
Do you
by the way.
do you just not like porn in general?
No, not very much.
So was that what was going on, or was it the video itself?
Ooh, well, that's a good question. Let me think about it. I don't watch porn because I don't like tits, but hey, maybe I could
They
one day.
have titless porn. They really do. It's called homosexual male porn.
Oh,
Or yeah.
bring on those dicks, baby. Make me squirt. Come and make me squirt. Queen.
You could squirt at home by yourself. Yeah, you probably just have to edge. You gotta edge. You gotta.
Just get up.
Here I go, back, I'll be back in a minute, burp, then I'm gonna be
Burp,
back
burp
in.
in
I don't know,
a
I said
minute.
burp,
Squirt,
burp.
squirt.
Maybe I'm singing too much.
That's all right. No, I love it.
I'm
Squirt,
covered in
squirt.
squirt.
Oh my God, did you see it? You're back.
She's getting
You
ready.
do look a little
We,
red.
by the way, are having musical genius times every time you've left this room. By
That'll
the way.
all be cut.
Hey, be nice.
No, okay. I
Squirt
recorded a
anthem.
little bit of my journey. Okay, guys. Is she in there?
Is
Can
this
you hear her?
voice recording or vlog?
Voice recording.
I mean, she's gonna start screaming. Okay, we're walking back. Okay. Oh, and we're about to.
And
When is it?
this is where I got nervous.
I'm nervous
You
already.
can hear me breathing.
You can.
I don't hear anything happening. Hold on.
And this is where I realized. Okay, no. Yeah, so I didn't want to interrupt and mess up the flow.
Yeah.
So I'll check in another 3 minutes.
Wow.
This is
Set your timer. Set
I got my kitchen
your
timer.
kitchen timer to 3 minutes.
Well, she's gonna tell us what she did. I'm so excited to find
Guys,
out.
she's coming back with all of that shit in a cup. In a mason jar.
Squirt!
But I hope she tells us. I hope she's comfortable telling us what she was doing. I mean, that's so. Because I'm picturing someone having sex, but I don't know if that's happening.
Wow. Well, I think, while she's in there, let's do a little Fair Abraham time.
All right. We haven't done her in a minute.
I can't focus.
You can't focus.
This is the craziest day ever. Wow.
All right.
Well, if energy is real, we're going to be getting energy from the god of sex, whatever their name is.
Yes, Cytheria. That's why she calls herself that.
Really?
I think so. I looked it up.
Oh, interesting.
Like it's some Greek god. Of
We
like
have to
squirt.
ask.
I'm sure in Greek mythology there is no Greek god of squirt.
Yes, there is. He squirts from the sky.
Just sky squirting.
Zeus. Juice.
Zeus did come from
Zeus
seminal
juice.
fluid, apparently, the foam of
What?
seminal fluid.
We all
I'm pretty
came from
sure.
seminal fluid.
Aphrodite. There was some Greek god I remember that came from the foam of seminal.
I'm bored.
Of just
I'm
the,
bored.
I'm not
Fuck you
bored.
guys. All right.
I'm bored.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
What do you want to hear about an old incident from 2013 involving Charlie Sheen? Or I took her book, My Teenage Dream Ended,
I love that.
and I turned some of her chapters into scenarios that we could act out and also make a power ballad out of, and turned her scenarios into some dialogue and
Right.
scripts.
Yes.
So which would you like to do?
I really want to go see if she's squirting yet. It's all I care about at this moment.
This is Cytheria time.
Then do
This
it.
is not Fair Abraham time.
Do you think she's squirting yet?
Did your timer go
3
off?
minutes.
Your timer didn't go off.
It's not.
It's
real
been a
timer.
minute and a half. You're so
Okay.
excited.
I know.
I know you are. You want to go check? You can.
Does anybody know?
Do we have a status
Do we know if she's
on
screaming
the
yet?
squirt? Do we have a squirt status?
Okay.
So wait, Tio, before we do that, this is made into 3 parts, but I don't think Drew has a copy of
Wait,
that.
3-part.
Like, there's a narrator, there's a Farah, and there's like another character.
Yes.
So maybe like, I don't know. Oh,
She's
they're
back?
telling us she's still squirting.
Okay, I will
We
be.
got it.
You know what? I'm going to be right back. I might have heard. I think she might be squirting. But while I go, we've done enough. You guys, how many musicals have you done?
Like 2.
I
3
think
maybe.
then what we should do is you guys should do a honestly just give a wrap up of what you guys have been doing this week. BRB.
What'd you do this week, Drudo?
I mean, to be totally honest, I was sleeping a lot.
Cool.
And kind of getting scared to leave the house.
Uh-oh.
Like, not in a...
Like agoraphobic?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not like that, but just kind of like in a pattern way, like after it... Am I putting people to sleep?
No, it's what do you mean like in a pattern? Like I always leave
because
a...
it's been so... Yeah, like because I'm getting used to it. And then I'm scared because it's like meeting someone maybe or talking to someone. And
that
I
you don't
haven't-
want to talk to?
I don't know. Can you talk about your week?
For sure. I went to...
She is back. I missed it. She squirted.
Wow.
It's happening. We're gonna take a quick little pee break because I gotta pee and I need to compile myself. When we come back, we're gonna look at the squirt.
Awesome.
See you guys soon.
Oh my God.
Guys, we're back.
Wow.
Mhm.
So when I ran out to go find, I wanted to like hear what was going on. I wanted like the inside juice. But then I ended up running physically into you while you were holding a cup of squirt and holding my wet book and said, I did it.
Oh my God.
I'm glad you guys didn't lose any.
You guys,
Yeah.
if you want to go to, if you want to see the squirt, go to fullscreen.com and check it out. First of all, before we get to the actual squirt, the consistency in the book and all of that, and I have a Sharpie and we'll pat it dry so you can sign it. Let's get to what did you do? Tell us, how did it feel?
It was, I mean, I don't know. And it wasn't weird. It was just, I was more nervous about my period stuff. Like, I thought I was off, but I'm not. And so that's what I was more concerned about. Like, because, you know, you don't, when you squirt, like, yeah, and you're on a period, everything.
Murder scene.
Yeah, no, well, especially if you're on, like, you just got on and it's really heavy. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
What, does it
But I'm
feel
like
better than normal?
Oh yeah, because
No.
it's like thicker or anything. Does
No,
it feel
I mean,
differently?
I noticed that I am a little bit more hornier, feeling wise,
Yeah,
like
it was
emotionally
fast.
wise when I'm in my period. But I don't really like to mess with the areas down there when I'm on my period. 'Cause
Right.
It's kind of gross.
I feel you.
How do you snap into like that mode? Like, how are you like sitting on the couch talking about this stuff and then you just like go in there and squirt?
I don't know. I honestly, I think that's why I can do complete strangers. It's just for me, my brain. I don't need to be in love with somebody to have sex with them or have orgasms. It's an act, you know.
Right.
To make love, I don't agree with. To be in love with somebody and have sex with them, that's something that I can understand. But I don't understand these. Let's make love. There's no such thing. It's an act. It's not an emotion. And I guess it can be emotional, I guess, but it's an act. It's not. I don't know. My brain can separate that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to explain it.
I
but-
love that you're just sitting there with an open book of squirt, like.
Well, I didn't want to
Also,
lose
it's
it.
splatter
Did you
painted.
squirt on a specific page?
Yeah, what
I
page is
just
that?
I flipped open and I thought that this like I don't know, it opened to this page and I'm like, okay, whatever. It looked like somebody was punching somebody in the pussy or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I didn't know what page. So, but it actually went through
It
a
seeped
couple.
through the whole book.
It seeped through like a few pages.
I
but
love that.
Yeah.
So wait, okay, so you squirted back there.
Yes.
Did you like
She said she got it more on the floor than in the cup.
a
but-
little on the floor?
Oh yeah, there's more on the floor definitely. Than
Was
in
it
the
a
cup.
carpet?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I really try to get it in the cup, but it's like hard to think.
Yeah,
to
how do you do that? We were just watching your videos when you were in there, and like I don't know how you get in a cup, but there's so much, and it's like flying and drippy, and
I don't know.
You need like
Did you
a
put
beer
the cup?
bong
Did you
funnel.
put the cup up to you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I tried. I mean, it did. I don't know. Maybe I squirted harder that day. Maybe well, because I literally I have like 3 days to prep, like before
Right.
2 days.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
I mean, I guess I did I did a little bit of prepping, but it's just.
So now, after you just squirted, like, do you
I don't know.
feel like happier? Do you
Yeah,
feel
oh,
like
man,
laid back?
well, I mean, doesn't anybody? I mean,
Do you like us more?
I'm telling you, it's not. No, it's orgasms isn't. What is that called?
Endorphins.
Yeah, it produces those. I mean, I think more people, doctors prescribe orgasms than pills. I think this world would be off better,
Look at that.
way better.
I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if they could give it to him, or if they could give him like a shock therapy where it
Yeah.
gave him an orgasm. Because I tell you what, orgasms are my therapy, my sanity. I gotta.
How many
Yeah.
times do you say would you orgasm a day? Do you like do it
I at
a
least
lot?
try.
or-
At least try to. Well, I wouldn't say how many times. I at least try to have orgasms every day.
Good for
I
you.
mean, at least I try. But
Me
you know
too.
that there's. Yeah, I mean, it's
So you said every girl can learn how to squirt.
every girl can squirt.
Really? Okay, so
Yes.
break it down.
Well,
'cause
they
Jess
have a
needs help.
vagina.
Oh,
If they have a vagina, then they can squirt. It's. I hear what it is. It's these sacs that are in that squishy, spongy
like
thing.
glands.
Yes, and you know how like a guy gets a pre-cum. It's like our pre-cum, I guess.
Right.
And that's what helps mix the cum and the sperm. It's all technical,
Oh.
but some women's like Peter North, like swear to God, that guy has a third ball somewhere in there because the amount that he
Yeah, I've
squirts,
seen.
it's ridiculous.
Oh, so that's the porn star. We talked about that. That's the porn star who can come a lot.
yes,
He's a guy, yeah.
yeah, it's I'm like the Peter North of the industry. Is like
Have you ever done anything with him?
Yes, I have.
So did you like squirt on him and he came all over you and it was just like clean up?
I hate to say this. I think I only gave him a blowjob and he came on my face. I don't think it ever came to the point. I think
What?
maybe I think that some people in the industry. I've had cum dodgers, but I get
What's a
them.
cum dodger?
Yeah, what
they
is that
they
term?
dodged my cum, and I'm like that.
a fun
ain't-
sport.
Oh boy, you just wait.
Why do they-
I get them. I get them in the end
Why do they? Why do they?
because they have to
dodge it?
concentrate on coming. So while they're concentrating on coming, I'm fingering my pussy, and I don't know how much more, or not much more, but how I can aim now. But I could aim pretty good because I was doing scenes like every day,
Yeah.
twice a day. So I mean, I got pretty good at aiming that shit.
Whoa.
Wait, so why were they dodging it?
That's a good question. I don't know. They're afraid of it. They didn't want it. Who knows? I don't know.
It might also
That
maybe
makes no
like
sense
a
to
little
me.
emasculating because they're the ones that are used to putting
Mm.
it on other faces and for them to have it on them.
Dude,
Maybe.
get over yourself.
Interesting.
Let's get over yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Seriously,
do it.
like,
It's
dude,
like wearing a pink shirt. It's like
Okay,
I don't mean because
know.
you know what I mean.
It's not pink. It's salmon.
Yeah.
there you go.
Wait, okay. Other questions about the porn industry. So
Mm-hmm.
wait, something I read about recently is you kickstarted because when you left, you had some kids and you kind of left the industry for a while. Then you wanted to get back into it because people were like, "Where are you?" You kickstarted plastic surgery, right? Go into
Well, I
that.
mean, okay, so once I got out of the industry and I had my first child, my body.
Did
was-
you squirt when you gave birth?
No, I don't think so. I
Just
was
like placenta sac.
Yeah, no,
Just,
they.
phew, did
No,
this
actually-
baby squirt come out
Actually, I had
squirting?
a C-section, so I didn't feel shit. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't. Well, no, what was the question? I'm sorry.
But
She's
you
like her placenta.
Sorry, I was
Oh my
just-
God, I'm like, just imagining that in my head. Going, oh my god.
yeah, the baby would have shot out. It would have
Yeah.
been super easy.
Well, they do anyways. I saw one prior after I passed out watching it. But, yeah. Anyways, but yeah.
Okay, so you kickstarted your surgery. Did
Oh yeah. I didn't think my body was not the same. I mean, I am not one of those lucky moms that just pop out a kid and like, oh, like there's my six pack again.
right?
Like I don't got good elasticity, they call that in the skin.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
a lot of stretch marks and
Mhm.
my boobs went to a 38 triple D to back to the normal size with, and my body wasn't the same.
Right.
I never thought in a million years that I would actually get back in the industry. And I had a Facebook with just my normal face on, just normal pictures. I totally looked different because
Mm.
I don't know if anybody remember, but prior to me leaving the industry, when I first got pregnant, I shaved my head off, like with the number
What?
one.
Oh wow.
Yes, I was. Well, I actually, before I knew I was pregnant, I was getting out of a really bad relationship, and I quitting all drugs, and I was detoxing, and I decided to shave my head off was the number one.
Have that Britney moment, girl.
Yeah,
Get it.
And I did it, but then as soon after I found out that I was pregnant. So yeah, it was crazy.
So the Kickstarter was to get you
To get my body back together. And
job.
honestly, everybody. Anyways, I had the Facebook, and then my fans found me. I don't know how the hell they found me. I don't think I looked anything like, because my hair was short and black. It was growing out. It was in the in between stages. I didn't look like me. I mean, I had weight on me. I mean, crazy how my fans found me, and then they were emailing me, and then it just, I don't know. They just like, come on, please come back. I'm like, no, my body is not. It's a fantasy world, and I don't want to be ruining that fantasy, because Cytheria does not look the same. But they said, oh, well, why don't you get surgery? I'm like, I can't afford that. I mean, there's no way. And they said, well, why don't you do? I know some porn stars that asked for funding for their surgery. I said, I don't know. Well, I can try it. I mean, what the hell? And so I did, and within less than a month, I had the money raised.
Wow.
It was crazy. I mean, it was, and I got the boob job and the tummy tuck all in one swoop, and that wasn't cheap. It was good.
Yeah.
But
now you're back.
I'm back.
So like, so you're back. How many are you doing? Are you shooting a bunch?
I mean, in the beginning, I tell you what, though, I was very nervous. I mean, because it's different, because I had a different body, and I still have a little bit of scars in there. But now it's like, I don't care. Fuck you all. If you don't want to watch it, then don't. But I mean, I wouldn't be here unless the fans wanted me here.
Right.
But the industry has changed so much, and it's not like when I left it.
So what do you mean? So when you left it, it was more about
and I mean, video sales were a big part of the industry's income, and now it's not. It's
completely changed.
Oh yeah, that's companies have went out of business or out of bankrupt. I mean, I don't know. We used to be a tight knit family, and now it's all these. It's not anymore. It's just all around different.
How do they make money? Because all the websites
they don't anymore.
I don't know.
That's why it's the dying industry.
I know it's.
Well,
I tell you right now,
produced really highly produced,
the way they
and
had
those ones are dying.
The way they had it, the way they did it. Video says, no, but it'll never die. Everybody tries to say that, but you go ahead, you religious. Bible thumpers. We ain't going nowhere.
It's still
sex is sex, and everybody loves it. Just keep it as a taboo, and it's going to always be that way. But sex ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
And filming it, nothing. It's just, honestly, to be honest with you, I think it's changed quite a bit, because I think everybody forgot about the orgasms and why people watch it.
Right.
Now it's a freak show because it's on internet, and now you got all these weird. I'm not saying weird. I hate to be weird, because whatever floats your boat, but. I mean, it's like, oh, there's a hole. Let's shove something in there.
Yeah.
They've forgotten about the orgasms.
Right.
And then that's how I sometimes, the point of my career, I think a lot of times somebody forgot that, because I would have to remind them. It's like, yeah, I squirt. I'm not a freak show. Okay, I'm orgasming. It's an orgasm. I mean, and even if I don't get a girl to squirt, or whatever, as long as she has an orgasm, that's my main goal. I don't give a shit about the squirting part. I want her to have an orgasm.
You get an orgasm, and you get an orgasm.
You're the Oprah of orgasms.
Well, I mean, orgasms. That's why why even have sex if you're not going to have an orgasm? I mean, what's the use?
Amen, sister.
Wait, what's like the weirdest experience you've had on set? Like, because I'm sure you've been on so many sets.
I went on a Playboy set, and I was so nervous about this, because I mean, Playboy is like big time for me, for at least at the time it is in period. And when they had it set up where I was going to squirt on this like thing where it would like the carnivals you with the squirt guns.
Yes.
And they were going to set some stupid stuff. I'm like, listen. This is not a carnival. I'm not an act. I'm not a freak show. I'm not going to do this. I refuse to do it, and they had to cut it out. I refuse to. I'm not going to do that. My squirt it's an orgasm. It's supposed to be exotic, not some fucking bullshit something you see at a circus. It's not going to happen.
Do you ever see other girls squirting, but you know that they're faking it, and you're like, "Fuck you"?
Oh my god!
Yeah, can you clock a fake squirt?
Oh my god! Okay, so listen to here.
There's
a lot of, and you can tell sometimes that if the girl can't squirt, and then they've try to do this with me. Like, this is prior to me knowing anything worth of shit, but they try to put they hired me and put pina colada mix inside me because they wanted it more. And I I got the worst yeast infection. Oh my God, I could have killed those people. But that's prior to me knowing that you can't
Wait, they
put sugar up.
They put a pina colada in your vagina?
Yeah, what they do is they'll put a water bottle or something. You have to hold it, and then they'll pull away, and then they'll start the camera, and then you have to push it out. I don't know. It's all weird to me.
Like point of view?
No, it's like what you do is you put a water bottle in there.
Okay.
Then they have somebody go in there, put a water bottle in there, and then as soon as because it comes out pretty quickly, so you have to have the person pull away or whatever and pull the bottle out, and then you put your fingers in there, and it looks like the water coming out of the vagina makes it look like it's squirting.
Right.
Okay. I've done that in the shower by accident once, I think.
So
Just so
I
you
have
know.
had also girls like especially when I got back, where I was doing a scene with this girl, and she was pissing everywhere, like, and it smelled like piss, and it just was yellow, and I'm like, this is not squirting, like, and I'm like. I mean, I'm a champ. I mean, I've had girls where I've done anal and then she shitted everywhere and I had to go and it was in this water thing. And I mean, I'm a champ. It's okay. It's bodily fluids. As long as it doesn't get in my mouth or my eye, I'm all good. It's whatever. Just get on with the set and get her going. But I mean, I'm not a prima donna like that. But damn, I'm like, that was just, I mean, the least you can courtesy do is drink enough water to dilute it.
Right?
Right.
She coming up with like orange
I mean,
pee.
I just shaved. I started breaking out in like a rash. Like, I mean, even if I don't, I don't know.
You broke
I can't
out in
imagine.
a rash from the pee on your leg?
Yeah, well, honestly, I've came so hard, I've shitted on a girl's face. I didn't mean to. I was completely. No, I was.
You just made his
so-
life right now.
I was
with that.
so embarrassed. I was so. I ran into the bathroom. I wasn't coming out, and the girl came out, and she's like, "Girl, if it was anybody else, I would have cared." But she's like, "It was you." I was having an intense orgasm. My sphincter loosened up. I shitted. I've pissed before. Why I squirted. It's an intense orgasm, and things are gonna come out. That's why I drink so much water sometimes so that I can. If anything does happen, I will dilute it. And I learned you don't eat a lot of shitload of food, like. Because sometimes sets they are really good about getting like food on
Craft
set, and so I'm like,
services,
oh mom,
Yeah.
because I don't do anal, so screw it. So I'm just like, oh,
Okay, wait.
I eat, I like crazy.
Okay.
So I was drinking a lot of water, and it just
Right.
shit flowed out.
Wait,
But
so you're squirting on her face.
well, we were doing 69,
Right.
and she was fingering me, and I went.
And then you shit like diarrhea shit on her face?
I didn't.
It's
Or
like
like
a
a
poop
big
emoji.
old turd.
It wasn't hard, I guess. I don't know. I didn't look. I didn't stay long enough to look. I just knew I pooped on her, and I felt so. I felt so bad. I'm so embarrassed. I just couldn't believe it's like one of those moments, like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to act. You're just like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like all of a sudden, like the loud music's playing, and then all of a sudden, like it goes off, and you're like, or something. It's just embarrassing. You
Yeah, I
can't
did
help
that
it.
once. I shit my pants when I was a kid, but that's because I found out my mom gave me chocolate, and it wasn't chocolate. It was X-Lax. And I shit my pants doing the monkey bars.
Wait, okay.
Okay.
I
on.
looked on your Q&A on your website, and it said, somebody said, is there anybody you won't have sex with on camera? And you said that you do have a no list.
Ooh.
Well, yeah,
What does that mean?
Well, see, I'm pretty down with everybody. It's just like there was one guy, I won't mention him, but his cock just doesn't hit me right, and any stroke, any position, it hurts. Like, so yeah, he's on my no list. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's not really anybody that I won't have sex with as long as they got a clean cock or a clean pussy. It's like I'm cool. I'm
How
whatever
do you know?
down.
Like in that porn, in the porn industry, you're constantly taking tests. Is that how
Oh
it works?
my
Yeah.
God, yeah, we're so. I mean, people that think that look at us porns. There's bar hopping whores that I would not fucking touch with a 10-foot pole. I won't touch a norm. We call them civilians, whatever. People that are not in the industry, that are not tested very well. They're not aware of their pussy, or not don't get tested constantly. I mean, it's just. You gotta be. It doesn't matter. You can be a whore. You can sleep around with a ton of people as long as you are doing it safe.
How often do you have to get tested?
Well, it depends. I mean, now the industry, a standard is within 2 weeks or a week, depending on the company. But I mean, you just get it done, get her done. I mean, I was getting done before when I was in the industry. It was once a month.
Wow.
But now it's every 2 weeks. So because
That's
because they don't keep it in the family. I mean, when I was in the industry, we were a tight knit family. We fucked together, we partied together, we did everything together. I mean, there was a tight knit family. We knew who the fuck we were fucking.
Right.
So, I mean, we're just at that, but now it's nobody. I don't know anybody. I mean, I do, but not really.
So currently, you still are you're getting tested every 2 weeks.
Well, that's if I'm going to work. I mean, if I
Right.
work, but I mean, yeah.
And you
always,
don't get anxiety anymore because you're like,
Oh, and I always do. Every time
Yeah.
before I start a scene, I get the butterflies. I mean, I before I came on here, I get the butterflies. I don't know.
and then when you squirt, it goes away.
Oh no! As soon as I get on set and I start my thing, I might start doing my thing. It's just my thing, and I get into it.
You're into
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah, I do. It's just something.
Wait, I want to talk about. Now they told me that you're going to guide this conversation because this is something I did not know about.
Okay.
So there was an invasion situation. You can't really talk about it because of legal stuff. But you can talk around it.
I can't go in details of exactly what happened, and then
Okay.
but I had a home invasion where 5 guys or punk. I don't know what to even call them. Guys came and broke in my home. Why my children and grandma and my husband was home.
Oh man.
That's out of the 5, 3 of them raped me, and I don't know.
What?
I don't know. My children.
When did this happen?
My
was
children
this?
don't know about it. It happened just like 2 years ago, something like that. Yeah.
Have those people been caught and prosecuted?
Yes, well, no, they haven't. They've been caught, and we're going through the stuff right now. But it takes a long process, but it is what it is.
Now, when something like the
Wow.
reason I bring it up is because my question about the entire industry is like, because every industry has super fans, stalkers, and all that stuff. But the porn industry, I feel like, is especially even worse, maybe because it's so intimate and it's like they want to fuck. Like that's the whole like, oh, I really want.
yeah.
What is it like? And all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, did that scare you a little bit and say like, maybe I don't want to come back to this? Like,
No, it had. Actually, no. It's honestly, it was the first time in my life I've ever been in a situation sexually where I didn't want it, and I was forced, and that was the hardest. That was really hard for me. And then to be honest with you, sex was my thing, and then after that, I would cringe. You know, I mean, but you know what? I started learning it. I'm not going to let this affect me because you know what? Then they win.
They took it exactly.
Yeah.
Then they took
win.
it away.
You know what? And I'm not going to let people take that. I'm not going to let those punks take that away from me. If anything, I'm glad it kind of happened. If it was going to, I wish it never happened. But if it's going to happen to anybody, I'm glad it happened to me because I think mentally for me, I'm strong. And I can get over. I'm trying to process it, but it's taking me a while. But I'm processing it. There's some things that trigger me and whatever, and I get anxieties or whatever. But and I'm gonna be forever. You know.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna forget this. It's never gonna go away. But it is what it is, and it happened. So, and you gotta. I don't know.
And
you
this
just
is
gotta keep
something-
going. You gotta keep going. I mean, life just keeps going. You gotta keep going.
Now, is there a reason you kind of kept this private? Because I didn't know about
Oh
this.
no, I didn't. I mean, I don't know how it got out to the internet so quickly, but I was going to. After that happened, I couldn't work obviously, and I don't know. I had a close friend that's and then it deals with the industry a lot, and he put a fundraiser up, and I seriously, it puts me to tears. Everybody's like, oh, my fans, they're creeps. My fans can be creeps all they want. My fans are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. They came together and raised so much money. Because prior to that, I wasn't getting a lot of work, and I was like, woe's me,
Yeah.
And I'm not that. Nobody loves me anymore, and I couldn't believe out of the woodworks how many of my fans came together, and they were just so supportive. They were just so amazing. It's just I call it what it is, but my porn fans are very sensitive, and they really truly. I've never felt so special.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's sometimes interesting when like moments of tragedy happens that it's almost those moments that
you realize
when you realize when your fans do come out or the people that do support you, you realize, oh, these people are supported. The people come out of the woodwork to tell you that kind of stuff. So it's like a silver lining almost. But
Have you ever thought about? I'm sure you have, but like writing a book. You have so much to say.
You got to write a book. You can squirt on, girl.
This last November, my husband just passed away too. So it's been quite a couple. It's been
Girl.
Yeah, I don't know. It is. I think, my opinion, it's just he started having health problems right after the home invasion. He got hit in the head really hard, but that's not what the doctors say. But it is what
God.
it is. It's been really rough, and it's not just me. I have 2 kids. They're 9 and 10. They shouldn't have to go through this shit. Nobody should have to go through this.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
So now, okay, wait.
But you know what? As long as you maintain that relationship with your kids, that honesty, you do the best for them. Like, because I had a pretty tragic event happen when I was 9 years old as well. And it was because I think I was so cared for and nurtured and all that. That tragedy wasn't, I mean, it still obviously affected me. But like, you know what I mean? Like, you keep doing what you're doing with those kids and keep that focus on your babies,
They're very loved and they're very, they're spoiled too much by me. That's, I think that if anything affects them, it's going to be me spoiling the shit out of them.
Yeah, right.
They don't, I don't know.
So so you were making your comeback. All of this happened. How, since then, or even just since November, how are you taking a break from all of that stuff?
No,
Are you like getting back into it?
I'm not really taking a break. I mean, I haven't been really, I don't know. I was taking a break. Yeah. I mean, I think I would be, because everything's internet. So I need to I know, and I'm sorry to my fans if they are watching this, I need to concentrate and get my head into the program of start doing cam shows, because I think it would make my fans happy. I haven't been hired for any jobs lately, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I know things are slow, but I think what I need to do is, and I keep myself distracted more, is it's just trying to get my head wrapped around a lot of things. I just kind of, I don't know why. I need to get myself going on the cam shows, and I know I will, and I will.
What makes you, because I feel like, and honestly, like, I think the cam show is an interesting thing, because right now, especially on the internet, everything is about live shows, people just talking to the audience, whatever.
Oh, I love that.
And that's such an interesting place to go, because you could, actually let them really in.
No,
and be personal with them and talk about your life stuff. And then, the squirt and like orgasms and all this stuff, but it's also about like falling in love with you as a person rather than just like the squirt.
Yes. Well, and I'm totally, I'm not opposite, but I wanted to set it where I could see the guy too, because that, for me, I don't like, it's boring fucking myself, and then I could just look at myself. I had to read what's going on, or I'll have somebody read what people are. I want to see the guy jack off to me. Like, I want to see that shit. I want to see a bunch of guys just fucking jerking off to me. Like, I think that's what will get me off.
Do they have that technology?
I don't know, but you need to start that.
I don't know.
Because you will be a billionaire.
Yeah.
I've been trying to, right now they have the adult friend finder thing where you can actually go on there and find your favorite porn star, and then you can book a session with them through Skype, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you can one-on-one, but it's still, I think it'd be kind of, I'm like a attention whore. I love watching like a bunch of guys fucking, and I'm not, that's hot to me.
Right.
And you call like,
you could set that up.
Synchronized coming with each other. Like, I think that's hot.
Synchronized coming.
I don't get off watching myself. I get off watching the guys get hard or the women get hard and getting wet. That's what gets me off. I don't like it's, I got a fuck machine too, because I get really, it's really boring.
You have a fuck machine in your house?
Yes, I do. I love it.
Is that what we saw?
I put it on my, no. I put it on my wish list. It's like this machine that actually has an arm, and it's like,
an arm?
An arm?
Like, it's like a mechanical arm. It's awesome. I love it. It's a shiznit.
Where is it? It's like, is it hooked to a wall?
No. I actually have to anchor it down, because my pussy's, like, especially when I come, I fuck it all up. It doesn't run right. So it's got these 2 legs, and then it's got this like arm that goes like this. But
is it an actual arm with a hand or a dick arm?
No. It's like I call it arm. It's a mechanical. Like,
Jess, can you Google this?
Sure.
I'm gonna need a video or a
machine.
picture. So where is it in your house?
It's in my room.
Now, if your kid sees it, do you just pretend?
My kids are not allowed in my room.
Okay.
Unless, I got a safe where I hide all my toys.
Must be a big safe.
And I lock it. Yeah, it breaks down, but
Oh, wow. This looks like gym equipment.
Yeah, wait, show it to me. I want to see.
Okay.
And the fuck machine, yeah, that's great. It's wonderful.
Can you see it?
Let me see.
Is that it?
Yeah, exactly it. That's exactly it, actually.
Let me see.
No, it holds you down.
No, it doesn't hold you down. You can bend over or whatever. You can angle it.
Oh my God. Wow. Interesting.
It literally looks like a Pilates machine.
It does. Wow.
I think someone maybe took a Pilates thing from like a warehouse sale and just like, let's put a mechanical dick
totally
on.
off of the subject. I don't mean to, but can I gotta go. I gotta go to the little girl.
Oh, you gotta pee. Get out. Yeah, go
okay,
pee.
I'm
yeah,
and you can put my eyeballs are floating
yeah,
right
and
now.
you can put your squirt in the book on the table on the floor.
Headphones, squirt, cup, book. You got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
right
just on the
now.
floor is fine.
There you go.
Oh my God, she's gonna take a pee break, guys. When we come back, we're gonna wrap up the squirt. See you in a second, guys. We're back. We took a squirt break. I was just telling you, you have two genius business ideas here. You had the squirting pussy, which would literally make $1 billion. Every single person would buy that. And you have the idea for the webcam show that also has like 15 other people. Like that's two ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
know,
have $2
that-
billion ideas.
I also wanted to do where I could go to school and learn a lot about the vagina and all the workings of orgasms and all that, and then maybe I don't know. I don't know, but what I want to do. My main course would be to teach couples how to make each other squirt or teach women
squirt
how to
workshops.
Squirt. Yeah,
Squirt chops.
to teach. Because I just learned that it's scary how many amount of women that have not had an internal orgasm. Like they've only had a clitoral,
Mhm.
and even if that, and that just blew my mind. Like there's women out there that haven't had orgasms. Like how could you go on? I mean, life would be so much better for these women. I think that's just oh
Right.
my God, it's mind blowing.
So for a quick tip, so I think I watched a video or something of you talking about this, but it's like you put your finger deep and then you press something, right?
Yeah, because it's different for everyone. Because I mean, even with the it's everything is for women are different in there. But mainly, it's what I do is I try to find the pelvic area, like where the pelvic bone is, and I go right above that, and I push down, and then you try to find your fingers. You push your fingers in. I use 2 fingers. That's just me. I like 2 fingers. I like feeling the girthiness, and you curve your fingers up. And you just do this kind of motion, like this. You can feel the little spongy thing that's up in there. I guess try to find that. I mean, I don't know. That's where my spot is, and that's where I thought maybe a lot of girls would. And it seems to work. 9 times out of 10, it worked for me. So
You could be like a sex doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, doctors take so many years. And
No,
I
not
don't
doctor.
know.
No, like
But-
Dr. Phil's a doctor.
But he's
like
a
that.
real doctor, though.
I don't think he is.
There's
Isn't he?
there's a
Oh.
place, I saw a documentary about it, but there's like a rehabby, it's like a really cool place like in Arizona or something. But you go and this guy like teaches couples how to fuck each other.
Well,
You could do that.
Do they really fuck? Like, because I
Yeah.
heard that there's legal logistic things about like actually having naked and sex and stuff like they.
Oh, they do.
You would think that you would be able to do that in Vegas. You would think, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Because apparently they're like.
Oh yeah,
you
you're in
can't.
Vegas, right?
Yeah,
Have you ever thought about doing like a live squirting show?
that's when was another thing was mentioned to me. But you know,
Well,
That would be
puppetry of the
incredible.
penis.
I might
can
meet.
do it.
Huh?
If
What?
puppetry of the penis can have a show, wouldn't that be kind of like the same?
You would
thing?
think
You
that
should team up. Puppetry of the pussy.
Ooh.
Done.
Yeah.
Guys, okay, what is your
Anyway.
Twitter? Where can people find you that might want to be following you?
My Twitter is at real Cytheria.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't.
Do you have an Instagram?
I do, but I don't even know what it is. I'm so,
Do you have a Snapchat?
I do, but
If you snap
I think
squirts,
mainly all of them is you just search real Cytheria. You're gonna find me.
you know
one
you
way
can
or
charge
another.
on Snapchat, right?
I didn't.
People can pay for you to send them a snap.
Really?
People
Oh.
would probably pay like $100 for you to be like, "Oh my God, Shane Dawson just made me so," like saying their name while
Oh.
squirting.
Oh,
People would pay for that.
I like doing Snapchat because I like the little filters they have for the.
Oh my god.
I have way.
Could
too
you imagine
much
those
fun.
cute little foxes squirting?
Oh
like,
my
squirting
God.
Yes.
With all the things
Oh,
on.
well, yeah,
Filters.
I could think of, I just got some on my phone. It's just, I make myself laugh like all the time. I'm like because they have the Elvis one with the plane and they have this hot dog. I'm like, in a hot dog outfit. Like, I love it. So I
Wait,
love
your Snapchat is what? Real Cytheria?
I think so. It's mainly, if
I gotta
I
look
open
that up.
anything like that, it's
usually
real. Because I've tried just Cytheria and apparently somebody's already taken it. So
Mhm.
Well, guys, go
Whatever.
follow her everywhere. This has been a dream come true. Thank you for squirt. Oh, you gotta
Oh, you can find me on
gotta sharpen
Adult Friend Finder too, I think, or something like that.
Adult friend finder.
Yeah, Adult Friend Finder. That's where you can go and book a cam show with me, a one-on-one cam show. So
Oh, nice.
yes, I'm something.
Go for it. What are you doing, Shane?
I'm setting up the book for her to sign it.
Oh, okay. I was like, you look very businesslike.
Oh, okay.
So right now, Shane's about to get his book signed.
I don't know what I really want to squirt for you when I'm like not all bloody and do that and give it to you a jar. I will do that. I promise.
Just sign it right over my face.
Over your face,
Yeah.
but that's so okay. All right. But what do you? Oh, okay. Do you want me to just sign it or what? I don't. Oh, gosh,
Yeah,
you put me on
Just sign
spot.
it. Or maybe even like, do you have like a go-to little like
Catchphrase.
or?
Oh, like when some
Keep
guy had like
signing.
name, like when I was signing like at the AVN, I'd be like Peter, like I want your Peter.
There you go.
But that's I don't know. I don't really gotta catch. I don't
Just
know.
Cytheria is good enough.
Okay.
And I'll keep that on my shelf literally forever.
Oh, yeah.
For the rest of my
Cytheria
life.
was here. Look on page 47 for my squirt.
There you go. I like that. Okay, I'll do that.
Did you ever get that in like a health book in class or something? Like you would see someone would write like, check out page 47. Because then it was like, because the tits
Yeah.
were on that page. Like, remember that old school? So
Oh,
like,
I would have the
Yes,
people
I
who
do.
would,
Right?
then they'd take you to another page, like follow.
Ooh, an
them.
adventure.
yeah, adventure book.
My squirting adventure. Guys, go follow Cytheria everywhere. This has been the best show ever.
you, guys.
We're going to go, and I am a very happy boy. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.